Greetings and welcome to TC Lifestyle Adventure. Today I'm going to be exploring Tripler Ridge in Moanalua, Hawaii. I know what you're thinking, right there. I'm wearing that strap on because those specs on my face kept sliding off. It was really annoying constantly just pushing up against my face. So I decided just to think smart and not hard. Boy, do I wish I started filming right at the trailhead so I could have more footage of this, but better late than never, like they always say. Alright, and since we're seeing this, let me ask y'all something. Would y'all ever hike through grass this high? Normally I wouldn't, but since this was along the trail, I didn't really have much of a choice.
About what? Oh, got it.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't grow my hair out back then. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That grass was real high. But wasn't gonna stop me. My camera didn't really pick up the sound, but right here, right there was a very loud humming sound. I'm like, whoa, definitely do not touch that. Now, in this video, I was just in the beginning stages of filming, so I apologize if the camera's a little bit shaky, whatnot, but I had to go ahead and get the kinks out. We all have to start somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it less boring. Did anyone watch that Super Bowl recently? What did y'all think of either the game or the halftime performance? I was only there for the halftime and it did not disappoint. That's the most I'll say about that. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment below or on the live chat. I'd love to hear about it. I'm not sure why the camera was not picking up, but right here there was a very loud humming sound as we navigated around those wires. But don't worry, no one was electrocuted. It was all good. If you ever go to Hawaii, one thing I'm gonna advise you is you gotta find something to do outside. And from my experience, hiking is the best thing because it's cheap, if not free, depending on the trail where you don't have to pay a cover. Because over there's so many tourists over there. When I went there, I just want to get out Waikiki and all the tourist spots just to get it all out the way. But I want to drive away from Honolulu and see what else the island of Oahu and the state has to offer. It has beautiful hiking trails, very picturesque. It was totally worth all the pictures I took that took up a lot of space on my hard drive, I'll tell you that. So, hiking is a good thing if you're able to do it. Whether it's you want to go on simple like Diamond Head, where it's just mainly stairs, or go on a complex hike like the Stairway to Heaven. Speaking of which, I will say that my favorite hiking trail over there is Ia Loop because it has a little bit of everything: sun, shade, going up on the hill, down, nice views, and was relatively close to where I lived. In case you're wondering, I was using my phone to film it, not any of the pocket cameras that I have, hence the shakiness of this. But oh well, I still had to start somewhere. Sorry about all that. I've never been on this trail before, so I didn't really know where I was going. I was just following that guy because he's been here plenty of times. Doesn't all this look pretty cool? Like we're in a movie, like a mystery fantasy movie, like I'm walking through an enchanted forest. Because I've always seen inside the trees look like this on TV. Oh, this hike was definitely a workout because I was already working up a sweat, but it's no big deal. Another reason why I was wearing a dry fit shirt because I go on a lot of hikes, which means I sweat a whole lot while feeling it in my legs. So it's all good because it's a nice cardio workout. Fun fact, Hawaii is where I went on my first hike, and that's where I fell in love with that activity. I could post that in a later video where it was, but I quickly discovered how nice it was. I mean, yes, going up the trail, if it's on an inclined plane, can be a little grueling, but once you reach the summit and look back at how far you've become, it's a truly amazing feeling and experience for me. That's what kick-started my passion for that activity leading to this channel. So it was a blessing for me. Boy, do I love how this looks like I'm inside of a enchanted forest, but ignore my facial expression. That's just my natural face.
Nope. Not my calves or my thighs yet.
You're a runner. Did you run for like high school?
Nope, I was too lazy, but I wish I did.
Yes, in case y'all are wondering, I'm definitely a runner, more like a jogger, because jog is another fun activity I like to do. So every now and then when I'm not filming, I just like to go for a nice jog on a hiking trail. It's so exhilarating.
Imagine.
I'm pretty decent at running. I hate it.
I like to run for fun, not to compete.
Running is not fun to me.
Although,
In any way, shape, or form.
I used to hate it, but now I like it. But if I compete for it, I'll get too competitive.
I heard that like running is hard when you first start.
It is.
But then like it does become easier and you want to do it more as you run more.
Yeah, the runner's high. That's why I keep doing it. A perfect, healthy way to get high. Wow.
You see those giant bombs coming at you and you're just like, shit, and you start running.
I was like, hell no.
And then you hope to God that wave does not break before you get over it.
Mm-hmm. They make it way too simple on TV.
Man, I honestly don't remember exactly what we were talking about.
Well, once you get it down, it really is that simple. You just gotta get it down.
Man, I really wish I knew what she was talking about.
Yeah, we're definitely making this swing our destination. I don't want to get lost on this hike.
I never knew there was a swing. I thought it was just a paved trail. Oh, there it is.
Oh, awesome. Dangerous, and we're just not prepared for that today.
Damn it.
When we have someone on staff that is Whooper certified, then we can do more. But I don't want there
You see, this is what I like to do. Look how nice that looks. All of that. This is exactly why I like to go hiking. Because you can't just see something like this on TV. You gotta see it in real life. And you really have to check this out. And judging by the gust of wind, I can safely say I'm pretty high up.
Yeah, Tyler's good. And John Bites. John Bites is good.
Okay, the people who help organize these hikes in Hawaii, I gotta give them a shout out. Koa, Shelton, Charlotte. I don't know if they still work there, but they're very nice people. And they're very nice, they're funny, they're hilarious, they're very good people. I haven't spoken to them in years, but I just wanted to give them a shout out if they're watching. Those aforementioned people definitely helped to show me more of what Hawaii has to offer. Snorkeling, either in Hanama or jumping off of a rock formation in Laie, going on a bike ride, looking at the Polynesian Cultural Center, the North Shore. I went all over the island with them, with those guys. That's a very nice, fun tour group.
Now it's starting to get muddy.
They got us certified. They got people certified a while ago. I have not done this hike before.
At this point, we're starting to get misty, and the trail was starting to get muddy, and some people didn't really feel comfortable proceeding forward, so we decided to turn back, much to my chagrin, but oh well. And just like that, I'm back inside of this mystical, enchanted forest. I mean, that's the vibe I've been getting whenever I look at those trees, so I just can't help it. By the way, I was talking, I almost didn't realize I was filming, and the people I was talking to did not give me their permission to reveal the topic of the discussion here, so I'll just leave it to your own discretion on what we were saying. But we were just really goofing off about some anime, but I'm not going to go any more specific beyond that. I know I cannot be the only one who sees this, but that was a terrible fade on my haircut right now. Like it doesn't even blend it or nothing. It just bloop stops right there. Man, I was really all up in that conversation. Whew. Still not gonna say what it was. Man, it's just amazing how different I appear without my glorious hair dangling in front of my face and whatnot. I look so different. Ah, well. At this point, the group was well ahead of me, but I didn't really care. I just really wanted to get some of these shots while I was still on this trail because I still wasn't sure if I was ever going to go back there. So, just in case, enjoy every last second of it. And right around here, we came to a little interesting spot on the trail going down. Let me turn the camera right there. And I decided, nah, I'm not going to put the camera down. I'm just going to keep on going.
Nailed it.
See, even with the camera in my hand, I was still able to navigate that, no problem, and did not serve as a deterrent to me. This trail is a conveniently located hike near Honolulu, and Triplet Ridge is a great opportunity to go somewhere where there is low traffic, a challenging hike, but with epic views. This ridge can be traveled from two locations, Moanalua Valley, which is where I am, or near the Tripler Building. Now, I didn't get to that point because of the muddy trail and the mist, but at the summit, you will get a gorgeous panoramic of both the windward and leeward sides of Oahu. And for those who are looking for an extra bit, you can even take that route to get to the Haiku Stairs, also known as the Stairway to Heaven. Oh, I should probably let you know that most hiking trails in Hawaii do not have bathrooms. So if you pregame with water, Gatorade, or coffee, you may have some unpleasant consequences and might have to go into a bush or something. That is not unusual from what I've seen, especially on Aiea Loop. Now, not just this one, but it is highly recommended that you wear long pants because some of the plants could be scraped up against your legs and bleeding. I already went through so many of them, so I got used to it. It didn't scratch me as much. And also, if you're not really used to hiking, then don't just chug all your water that you bring with you. Because remember, on the way back, which there's no turnaround sign, you're really going to be feeling it. And once you finally finish to get back to the trailhead, if not to your car, you can be wanting some more. So just plan accordingly. Now, the entirety of this trail is 9.4 miles and it's generally challenging. It takes an average of 5 hours and 54 minutes or just 6 hours to complete all of it. As you can tell from this video, I did not do all of it due to conditions of the trail and the weather forcing me to turn around. But this is still a popular trail for birding and hiking, and you can enjoy some solitude during quieter times during the day. It's open year round, and you can go there anytime, and dogs are also welcome here. In some areas, you can take them off the leash.
Speak German too?
No, I forgot it.
Okay.
Because no one was speaking around me, I forgot it. I know more Spanish than German because I learned it recently.
This is why I remained to the back of the group because I knew not everyone in those group was going to be as fit as me. So I decided, okay, let them get ahead of me while I get some of these shots. And while I get so far ahead, they have to stop and they have to hydrate. And I'm still working my camera. So it's a good compromise, 50-50. So it's all good now. In case you're wondering, the Tripler Ridge Trail is considered an advanced hike. Me, I'm actually an intermediate hiker, but I just want to get some experience on some advanced trails to see if I'm ready for it. I honestly think I am ready for an advanced trail, not to toot my own horn, but the lowest I like to do is intermediate because they can be a little bit more challenging and that's what I like, instead of all the easy beginner ones. But that's just my opinion. Once again, me and that guy were talking about something that I did not get his consent to reveal on here. That's why I'm just going to leave it to your discretion on what we were talking about. But man, look at that grass, remember? It goes up to our shoulders and whatnot. Would you ever want to go through grass that high? Because I've always imagined it when I was younger, but now actually seeing it in real life was quite amazing. Man, I do not like all those plants hitting me in the face from my head like that, but I learned to just deal with it because not all hiking trails are perfect or paved. So it's at your own discretion. Still just don't like it, even with my hair now, because sometimes my hair will get caught in it, and sometimes some bugs will come off of those leaves onto my hair without me even knowing until I feel them crawling onto my scalp or my forehead. So in order to get here to this trail, I had to take Interstate H2 towards IAS / Moanalua, take the exit towards Red Hill / Moanalua Valley, continue on Moanalua Road, turn left onto Ala Aolani Street, follow it all the way to the end till I get to the Valley Park, walk on the paved road from Moanalua Valley Park, which is to the Kamananui Trail. And then that spur ridge to the Triplet Ridge will be on the right. I'm willing to bet that you probably don't know what the heck I just said, but that's what it's like when you go to Hawaii. A lot of these street names, cities, towns, communities are named in the Hawaiian language, which only consists of 13 letters. So if you easily get tongue-tied with difficult words, then you're in for a big challenge if you ever come to Hawaii. After all, it took me quite a while to learn the name of Queen Liliuokalani, who was the last monarch before he was overthrown for Hawaii. What else do I remember? Queen Liliuokalani, King David Kalakoa, Jonah Kuhio Kalani on the Ole, Pi'ikoi. He was the heir to the throne when it was overthrown. Who else is there? All the Kamehamehas. 1 through 5.
And most I had to do was
Bernice
like
Power
grab.
Bishop, who was part of the Kamehameha
Most I had to do was,
dynasty,
like, grab, like, a
but
trash
didn't
can
want
and
the
just throw it down the
throne.
hill. That was the
Yes,
most
actually, you can honestly tell I definitely know my history of this place.
Yep.
Yeah, you probably do stuff like that. That's like every kid does that when the winter comes. Sledding and we see a lot of cool castles there.
Yeah, I saw a few.
I don't remember too much.
Nope. I can't remember the name, but if I see a picture, I'll remember. Thanks for giving me something to do.
Man, I do not like how shaky the video is right here, but I didn't really notice as I was filming. Right there behind me is just outside the city limits of downtown Honolulu. Alright, right here you can just about see parts of downtown Honolulu, which the locals refer to as town, because that's just the main downtown area of the whole island. I mean, I traveled to Kailua, Waimanalo, Waianae, Pearl City, but there's several buildings, like several high rises, but the main ones are all located in downtown Honolulu. Alright, that mountain range behind me is Waianae, and it's featured on my other video when I went to Kaena Point, to the westernmost tip of Oahu. I don't mean behind that little tree bark that was bent over. Yeah, right there. I don't really mean behind that, it's just, oh well. Right around here, I'm about to stop this video. If you're still here at this point, thanks so much for sticking by me and staying tuned to this. This is TC, the Wandering Historian, encouraging you to try new things. Blessings to all. Before I continue, if there's something about this video that you felt like I should have highlighted or mentioned, or if you have any questions, concerns, gripes, or complaints, let me know in the comment below. And now, back to the video. Alright, so what'd you think? Please like, share, subscribe to stay up to date for more videos. This is TC, the Wandering Historian, encouraging y'all to try new things. Blessings!